Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to the next episode review of Chain Soldier episode 2. And this was say it was a very funny episode. I gotta say, I'm still pretty interested in how the world of this Mado world is though, but with the creatures and everything. And then we'll see that, but just before before the episode ends, a little something that was like, okay, wonder what's going to happen here, right? But anyway, episode 2 of Chain Soldier, and just before I get into the actual episode, I will say though there are some videos I will be doing though. I know some people are asking me about my top worst and best of 2023. I will get to those. This is work has just been a lot of work schedules has been a lot. I just been really tired. I just I can't feel like just doing it where I'm feeling tired of work. I gotta bring up the energy to do it. So if anyone asks though, I will eventually get to those. I will promise you that though. Okay, just saying right now, because I have other movie reviews I'm gonna be doing too as well. So just I got a lot on my plate at the moment right now. But anyway, but getting back with episode 2, now that Yuki is the caretaker of this girl's dorm, right, of the defense force, and just like how he's doing the cleaning, he's doing the cooking as well, and like how he's just going just like versus cleaning is going, he's up in this tower, and then he gets a peek of one of the girls. The girl who can change her arms to weapons, like now it's a sword, that's a Gatling gun, right? We saw her change it to a sword. So, he gets a little peek of her, in the bath naked, right? But but he gets out, but before she sees her, he ducks down. And then we have the other one, Shushu, the girl who can transform into a giant, but now she can become like an ant size. So she's kind of like an Ant-Man type of power ability character. So yeah, she can transform into an ant or into a giant, right? Ant size. So she goes and takes a picture of him, kind of blackmailing him. Being him, the thing how he's being a perverted creep, right? Which actually accidentally he wasn't though, by accident he wasn't. So kind of wants to makes her to be her slave instead, right? So she has him cleaning up her. She makes him clean up her room, and because he picks up some panties, right? He's like, well, since you're the caretaker, it's okay. You can touch them as much as you want, because you're doing the cleaning, right? But as soon as he picks up again, she goes and snaps another picture of him. He's like, stop taking pictures of me! Just like, this is so much fun to do this to you, right? And then she got to play a little video games, like, well, if you lose, you strip your clothes, right? Which he does. Until she comes to giant are sitting on him, and I was like, I want to see. I never seen a man's manhood before, right? She goes and says, it's so small and pathetic, I'm like, oh my god, it's this fan servicey jokes is making me laugh, Oh my god. I mean, Shushu is actually being a very fun character right now, and it's the same time I felt bad for our guy Yuki, just, and then on that one point because there's this giant monster attacking the dorm, but it's being protected by a barrier though, but it's starting to crack, so she goes into action, grows to giant size, fighting the creature, right? And at first she gets the upper hand, but then the creature gets the upper hand on her, and so but Yuki she feels like that she can't take it on her own, so he wants to help. So he tries to make himself transform, but he can't though. So he tries to of Kuka's clothes, right? Tries to sniff for clothes. At first it works though, but it needs a little bit more. So he goes to Kuka's locker, and he goes and licks her boots, and which does kind of the trick, He goes charging in with his ability, charges and runs right through the creature, and which helps Shushu help defeat it. And by doing doing that though, he ends up flying right when she's still in giant form, right? He goes and flies right into her. goes and flies right into her chest, right in between her chest, right? I'm like, oh my god. And so he's like, the whole asshole. I'm just laughing after. I mean, this has been a very, as far as comedy goes, it's very funny as it goes. And then by the time when she shrinks back and he has nothing on, right? He goes and sees that. Well, because first of all, she was making fun of him because it was so small and pathetic. Since now he got excited, she looks at him basically has to change in tune while what she sees now, right? Oh my god. So it was just overall very funny. Then the rest of the group comes back. They're just cracking his back, and then remember she still has the photos, right, to blackmailing him. And then but at the end, before the credits go, we cut to this group of other of these female defense force soldiers. They get attacked, and I think they get killed, or it looks like there's one creature that attacks them, and it looks like they get eaten. I think I couldn't really tell though. I think they did. I wasn't exactly sure. And there's this one female creature-looking woman. They're asking for where's Yuki, you know? And I'm like, where is this gonna lead to, you know? Maybe because probably because she knows he's powerful. I have really no idea. So that's like that ending. Kind of like, okay, these girls got attacked. But I think they died or they got eaten. I couldn't really tell what the creature was doing though. And then this female other woman, there's these little things that are on the ground, these glowing bulbs or anything. I don't know, takes a bite out of one of them, but I don't know what this character is, and asking for about Yuki. So I'm wondering what's gonna happen now, because after the economy's done, it takes like this dark turn with this ending here, and I'm like, what's gonna happen now? So. But anyway, but Chain Soldier episode 2 was very funny. I mean, just with Shushu, I think she's a very funny character. Just using her phones to blackmailing him to make you become my slave, you know, trying to make her his slave, and using the blackmail phones, think he's a perverted creep and all that. Oh my god, this is a poor guy, you know, just because he feels like he wants to be a hero, but all he's just doing is doing chores, you know. I mean, because the one girl who becomes like weapons, right? She's skeptical because of having a guy here, you know. So, but overall it was funny. It was very funny, and I look forward to seeing more. Because what happened with the end there, I'm looking for what's gonna happen next. You know, probably there's a lot more to it though. But like I said, I don't know anything about the source material, the manga, or anything. So. Watching this, and then upcoming watching Soul Leveling Blind. I don't know anything about the source material, so as far as I know, I'm enjoying both of them. Like each one of their own different worlds, the lores and stuff like that are very interesting. So I look forward to Black Shushu. We're just having fun with it, just having fun. He's doing it because it's pretty fun to do, you know. So, but I look forward to see what more of the fun characters can do, you know. So. But anyway, that's Chain Soldier episode 2. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next one. That's of Soul Leveling episode 2, and we'll see you next time. Later.